And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
You, mentioned a favor. I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and star. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I be?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. And who better than someone in the employ? Would you be willing to help
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, strongly.
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only, chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining a... Now...
If that's what you want.
Cocky? Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best up.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old son.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few...
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a Branded. Sergeant may be a servant.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and star. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the...
All right. But what do you want?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. And yet not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see... And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles, which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and of...
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? And you! If you've got a message for me...
Curse it! You'll work faster next time!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to, but I won't. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Well then.
All right. Are you here for business? Or...
Business, though not my own.
Ah, so he found someone just as well. I hear his friends back at court have...
So he really is a chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out, it's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
The right to confiscate.
With reds, whites, ales.
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. That is... And... this.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. Etienne likes it.
Of course.
I have no business.
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him.
Fine. This is lighter than usual.
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you payment.
Cigars?
Those cigars.
You say these are all from down...
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumped. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest.
I didn't realize crystals were so
as scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of
I think you're doing what you believe.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt a reward for a job well done. I have the goods I thank you. As well.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the...
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd come...
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant... You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to bite. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. Bet she thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's talk.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling to...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as I... Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full? Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of us!
It's over. You will pay for what you've done!
That's enough!
enough for today, Branded.
Stay down!
You heard me. Shift your asses. You, Branded, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, he's over that way.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The
wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over. Stay down.
No! Your father will have you whipped.
What is this?
You're not to stop looking at.
Having fun.
Why are you still?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? That wolf was trained. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master.
That unlucky wretch. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome.
You
look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first.
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The day?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one?
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here?
The mistress has me see to it that none of the bits you here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't...
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fact. The realm's nest 2 murderous bastards, and I won't... Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
I let her out of her pen while I did my chore. I think she's lost. Please.
I can't promise I'll find her.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad, and she likes walking in the wheat. I know. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to...
A branded? Why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet.
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe. Is that... someone napping on the... I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse, and now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want? Good riddance.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Brit, and that's even with the dame's brother.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your...
I come to you from Northreach.
Why?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was but old though it was, an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still...
And do you know where he went after?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens...
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do... be sure and tell her.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You.
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb...
If only Yannick, he might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the...
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach, and we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her lot. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that... Speaking of which, I saw her in moor. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by. Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
expecting anything branded until then.
If it was a message that needed that.
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that your They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but I was on my way to see you.
You found... I see. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall, but rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the... According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear...
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere... But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I will.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
You heard me. Who goes there? Wake!
Someone heal me, damn it!
What are you playing at, Branded? It's over. Garuda, lend me...
You're not welcome here.
That's enough.
Stay down.
It's over. I do everything around here.